Hey guys, this is Randy again. I want to take a moment to talk about something that's an ancient heritage that belongs to you, and that ancient heritage is represented by a rainbow. Quick physics lesson. The reason we see rainbows is that a prism effect from water droplets, the way the light hits the sun, and it creates the arc of a circle. Interesting factoid is that the center of that circle that the rainbow draws in terms of a circular arc, the center of that circle is the shadow of your head. So the only way you can really see a full circle rainbow would be from an aircraft where the sun's above you shining down into some uniform clouds. I've actually personally experienced that a couple times, but you'll note when you see that, if you ever see that, the center of that circle you see in the clouds with the sun directly behind you is the point on the aircraft where the shadow of your head would be. So it's an interesting fact about rainbows. But because they're a natural phenomena, very ancient societies and cultures and religions have pointed to the rainbow as a symbol, a powerful symbol of something very important to them because it's just that rare and it's just that beautiful. The Your ancient heritage, if you have a Judeo-Christian heritage, is spelled out in Genesis 9, where it states that God actually declares that He will put a bow in the cloud after the floods that are described in Genesis in the Old Testament. And it's really a covenant. The bow, the rainbow, represents a covenant to all mankind that waters will no more become a flood to destroy all the earth, so all the flesh on the earth. So it's actually a promise. Your actual heritage is that the rainbow represents a promise from God not to flood the earth again, as happened in the recent past. I know a lot of people discard these or discount these ancient stories and such. If you haven't recently, you might want to Google or go to YouTube and search Graham Hancock. He's compiled a lot of research recently, and I would say he's probably a secular scientist. He's really not a religious person, but has quite a convincing argument that these flood myths that seem to exist in every culture around the world seem to indicate a continuity, and there's compelling geological evidence that those floods in fact did happen. And anyway, Graham Hancock has some interesting science, real science on the matter, other than just the science of the day, which is feelings and opinions and things like that. So your ancient heritage captures the rainbow as a message from God that He will not once again destroy the entire earth in a flood. And if you're one of those people that needs something to worry about, there's one less to worry about. Hope you enjoyed this.